So the Riot Monopoly 2 just ended. The event just ended. Um, was it worth $65? I would say no. I would say no. Wasn't really worth $65. Um, Another event that was supposed to start at, I think it was 2. The Riot Monopoly 2 was supposed to start at 2 p.m. Event really didn't start till more like, what, 4? I think it was. I think it was more like 4 this event started. Um, we're going to talk about it. First battle was Muse versus Mike Mike. Muse, I'm familiar with. Um, he battles on Rooftop Mayhem, which is darn rich league in Florida. So I've seen Muse before. Um, Mike, I thought he was just the owner of Major League Battles. I thought he was like the owner. He was a host. You know, that type of thing. That was like what he does. I didn't know he battled. Never knew he battled. So that was the first battle to kick it off. First battle to kick it off today. Florida versus Florida. $200 was on the floor for this battle. It's a 1 round battle. Muse went first. Um, like I said, second time saying Muse. First time I saw him, he battled. Was it Persona? I don't think it was Persona, but he battled on the Rooftop Mayhem card. That was the first time I saw him battle, and I was like, "There's something there, but he's got some things to work on. He got the potential." I said that. Um, Muse had an old Usher, Alicia Keys bar. That's like it was old. We've heard a lot of people use it. Um, he had some cool bars, but he didn't have no haymakers. Muse didn't have no haymakers. It was just around him rapping, but it was like, all right, cool bars, but where's the haymaker? Where's the haymaker in all this? That was the thing to it. And then like he was choppy at points. He was choppy. I don't know if it's the pacing, if it was he didn't really know the part where he became choppy when he was rapping, or like he was getting out of breath and you know, it was choppy. It was choppy. And it wasn't good. Um like he had a cool round. Muse had a cool round. I would want to see Muse again, you know. Then Mike went. Like Mike had a real nice flip on Muse's name and what it stands for. Um, like Mike was funny with saying that his name is Michael and Muse's name was Carmichael. That was funny. Um, like Mike started like very strong. He started like up here, but like as he kept rapping around, it kind of cooled down. Um, Now people were calling Mike a Dre clone. That was hilarious. Um, I gave Mike the battle. I gave Mike the battle. I would want to see Mike again. You know, Muse. You know, work in progress. I don't know how long you've been battling, so I would say work in progress. Some things you could tweak, work on. Um, But good win for Mike Mike. Good look for Florida overall. Next battle was the 2-on-2, which I definitely was in tune with. Um, Pay 400, which was Pay Zay, and I don't know what the other guy's name, something 400, versus King Stokes and Sino Savvy. Big RBE shit. Um, Big RBE intake season 2 shit. Big RBE brick shit. Devil brick. Um, First time seeing both of these teams. Seeing both of them. Like, definitely my first time seeing King Stokes battle. Um, Dope. This was an amazing performance. Like, for me, Sino Savvy, like, shined in this 2-on-2. You know, he shined as far as the 2-on-2. They both had a bunch of high moments throughout the round. Um, it was just hidden from beginning to end, as far as Sino and Stokes, hidden from beginning to end. Um, then, as far as Pay 400, y'all took the same predictable, typical approach I figured you guys would. Talk about RBE, talk about the intake, talk about the bricks. Anytime people battle somebody who's RBE, that's a brick, or going through the process, y'all want to keep mentioning it, keep mentioning it, keep mentioning it. You know, another thing that stuck out with the them was most of y'all material was tailored at Sino Savvy. Y'all really didn't have a whole bunch of material that went at King Stokes. And it kind of seemed like y'all was the target. Probably because Sino's more known. So that seemed like what it was. Sino's more known, so of course you go at him. But it was like it was redundant. It was redundant. To keep talking about RBE, keep talking about the bricks, keep talking about the intake. Like, and then what you were saying is all shit that Sino's heard before. Talk about when he had the green dreads and him cutting his hair. Like, a lot of the bars were predictable. Then y'all did this trash ass slow motion, like trash ass slow motion rapping. That was dirt. Like, Sino, Sino Savvy and King Stokes 1-0. I would definitely want to see y'all do a 2-on-2 again. Pay 400. Y'all said this like y'all second or third 2-on-2. Y'all gotta go back to the drawing board because that was dirt. It was dirt. And y'all was repeating certain bars like 2 and 3 times, and I'm just like, trash. Boo. Those are tomato. Like, the bars were not good. They were not good. Like, originality was not there. Like, a lot of y'all bars were predictable. Predictable. Like, back to the drawing board for y'all. Then we got in the L out of Mayor versus D out of Henny Man. Um, L out of Mayor is coming off the bread battle, which was a on the West Coast Elite joint a couple of weeks ago. Brad beat him. So I expect that out of Mayer to come a little bit stronger than what he did in this battle versus Deotta Hittyman. I did. I gave I gave Elada Mayer the first round. I gave Henny the second round, and I gave Henny the third round. So I had Deotta Hittyman 2-1 over Elada Mayer. You know, like Elada Mayer had some good points, but it was just like it you talking about him being like a snitch because of the recordings and stuff like that, which we've heard that a couple of times in battles as far as DI. You know, it's like you get the angle and everything with it, but it's like after you've heard it maybe one or two times, it's just like, okay, what else you got? You know, that battle was cool. Then you got into Av and Don Marino. I think Don Marino a couple of weeks ago or a week ago just battled Rosenberg Raw. You know, I saw people saying that Rosenberg Raw beat him. Not really sure. The battle hasn't dropped. Av, we ain't really seen Av too much. You know, I think he had a battle recently. Not really sure, but I believe he did. Don's first round was great. It was really, really good. It was a strong first round. But Av's second and third round, it just, I gave Av the second and third. So I got Av 2-1. That's definitely a battle I need to see again. It's a battle I need to see again. Because they was in there rapping with each other. Like, a lot of people didn't know what version of Don Marino was going to show up versus Av. You know, Don can rap. You know, some people don't want to hit the Mexican bars. They I don't know if the new line is something about make me have to put my beer down. You know, it's cool. It's cool, a little segue into his round. So I get it. A little transition to the round. But Av 2-1. Av versus Don Marino was better than I predicted. I guess I could say it was better than I predicted. Chef Trez versus Billy Boondocks didn't happen for whatever reason. Not really sure why the battle didn't happen. I'm not really sure why that battle didn't happen. Also, Capo Bravado versus Shotgun Shook didn't happen. Capo Bravado was clearly there. I don't recall ever seeing Shotgun Shook. Don't really know what the situation to that is, to why they didn't happen. It's unfortunate because after everything we're hearing about the Capo Bravado battle with Arsenal and everything around that battle, I definitely wanted to see Capo Bravado against Shotgun Shook. I definitely did. So it's unfortunate that these battles didn't happen. And it's a little crazy because Chef Trez just battled Friday on Politics as Usual versus T Top. and then not to battle knowing, like, we don't know the situation, but it's a little iffy, a little sketchy. So, until we know why these battles didn't happen. Um, then you get into one of the battles I was intrigued with as far as this card. Franchise versus Eunice. We haven't really seen Franchise in a nice little minute. Like, his last URL battle a while ago was drugs, and then I think recently he came back, he had a battle, and then today battling Eunice. Eunice been on a nice little run, but franchise was in that bag of rapping and really like showing his pen in this battle. It was really shining throughout the matchup. Like, you can say what you want. You can say what you want about franchise. Franchise could rap his asshole, and he proved it versus Eunice. I know a lot of people initially going into this battle, they had Eunice. I had Eunice going into this battle because I haven't seen like a real recent battles as far as franchise. Even the other ones from the other league that I watched, they're not within like, I'll say, a couple of months to a year span. So it's like I didn't know what we were going to get from franchise, you know. And Eunice has been consistent with the performances and everything like that. So, but I had franchise 2-1. I had franchise 2-1. Eunice's impersonation of franchise was funny as hell. It was funny as hell. Um, good, good battle. Um, like, franchise is one of those. He's one of those. Hopefully, this means we will see franchise more consistently. Then like he pop out, goes away, he pops out again, then he goes away. Hopefully, it's more fluent, more consistent. Um, like, franchise definitely didn't hold no punches. Nothing going against Eunice. Um, there were moments throughout the battle that Eunice just did kind of seem like, uh, damn, like, damn, I'm down. Gotta figure some things out. Like, that battle, so definitely, it was better than I expected. You know, definitely better than I expected. Next battle was Geechee Gotti versus Loso. I had Loso winning. Like, I had I had Loso beating Geechee. Geechee didn't seem like he wrote anything. He was just freestyling 3 rounds, and it was just like, yeah. Whereas like Loso was like all 3 rounds. Like, especially when Loso was like, when you say certain things and we're friends and you can't take it back, which was, I think, in reference to his he was his mother or his father. If you watch the battle, you know what I'm referencing. Um, like, another fire performance from Loso. I had Loso beating Tay Rock, and I have Loso beating Geechee. But it's amazing how when we get to these votes, that is not the case. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Um, then one of the most highly anticipated battles on this card, thanks to the Caps Angry Fan Lives on IG. Snake Eyes versus Riggs. That's the best way I can put it. Did not live up to the hype. That battle did not live up to the hype. I will say it and say it again. Snake Eyes versus Riggs did not live up to the hype. It didn't. It didn't. For all the promotion and shit talking and everything else both of them did, I thought these niggas was going there and rap their fucking hearts out. But no, they got in there with that bullshit for 3 rounds. And it was just like, which one of them was less trash? That's the best way I could put it. Who was less trash as far as the battle? Like, I gave Snake Eyes the first, and I gave Riggs the second and the third. Like, I expected a way better battle. Like, we still talking about Tone, bro. Okay, Snake Eyes is not your manager. Like, why are we still talking about Tone, bro? He's Riggs' manager. You know, for all the promotion and everything, I just thought these rounds would be amazing. They weren't. Don't get me wrong. Throughout both of their 3 rounds, there were good parts and bad parts. Good parts and ass parts. Dry spots and more dry spots. Some things were just like, eh. Like the crowd did not react to a lot of things during that battle. If we gonna keep it real. They didn't. They didn't react to a lot of things in the battle. Like, I don't know if anybody else is disappointed, but it didn't live up to the hype. And you're gonna have a lot of people that feel that way. That Snake Eyes versus Riggs did not live up to the hype. That battle should have been amazing. Should have been amazing. And it wasn't. It wasn't. You know? And then the main event. Tay Rock versus A Ward. I got Tay Rock winning. I got Tay Rock winning 2-1. Rock punching, Rock had 3 solid rounds. 3 solid rounds. You knew he was gonna punch all 3 rounds. A lot of people were wondering whether the whole choke situation as far as Loso was going to carry over into this battle. Rock looked like the regular Rock. It didn't phase him. It didn't phase him. Rock got in there. He went first at that. Like 3 solid rounds. A Ward with the rebuttals was good. For me, the rebuttals was, in my opinion, a lot better than some of the a lot of the written. And then some of the things that A Ward said I've heard before, or you've heard before in some way, shape, or fashion. Um, so yes, yes, I am. Yes, I know. I plan to do that in a moment. So good battle, good battle. But Rock 2-1. Rock 2-1. Um, was it worth $65? Uh, I I wouldn't say it was worth $65. You pay $65 for like boxing events. $65 for like a boxing event. Plus two battles that happen for whatever reasons. You know, Chef Trez and Billy Boondocks didn't happen. Cabo Bravado and Shotgun Suge didn't happen for whatever reason. So $65, two battles didn't happen. Um, some of these battles went at best. Um, the event didn't start until a little while later than what y'all said. That damn light, as far as like the first couple of battles, was killing the eyes and the view with the battle. But overall, the battles that did happen, you know, they were cool. They were cool. You know, I like what I saw. There's definitely a couple of battles I need to see again. I need to see Don and Av again. And Eunice and Frances I need to see again. But solid event. Solid event. Like I don't know who who's the guy that was doing the commentary with Deadass Talks. You know, I was trying to figure that out. I didn't really hear to who he was. But like salute to everybody. They was in the building for this. I mean the event was cool. The event was cool. For me, the highlight for me was Sino Savvy and King Stokes with the 2-on-2. That was one of the highlights for me. Um Loso having another solid ass performance. Seeing that like him and Tay Rock being able to battle Friday, then turn around and battle today and have solid ass performances. You know, to get out 6 rounds of material ain't easy to do. You know, so salute to that. Um, what? Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. But whatever. Um, Overall, good event. Like it was a good event. I know fans are disappointed with that Snake Eyes and Loso. I mean Snake Eyes and Riggs battle. like like I knew you guys were gonna bring up certain things, but it was just like when you brought it up, it's just like that's what it was. It was like when you brought it up, it wasn't nothing creative or to be expected. It's like okay, I already know what you're gonna talk about in this battle. You know, a lot of the stuff y'all talked about was predictable. Within your promotion of the battle, you basically gave away what y'all was gonna rap about. So it's like when we got to watching the battle today, it was like knew they was gonna talk about this, knew they was gonna talk about that, knew they was gonna talk about that, knew they was gonna mention Tom Bro, knew they was gonna mention affiliations, knew they was gonna talk about this, knew they was gonna talk about that, knew he was gonna mention about Riggs couldn't be the the face of the trenches, if Easy's the face of the trenches. Um, like these were all things that within the lives and promotion you guys talked about. So it's like even when it came to the battle, I thought y'all would have found more creative ways to talk about some of this stuff. It was just like, yeah. It was just like, yeah. I'm going to call it how I see it. Like, we got to put some respect on Loso's name. Loso is fire. Loso's fire. And to go against Tay-Rock and then 2 days later go against Ichigati and arguably win both battles. We're not even talking about judge vote. Judge vote doesn't mean they got it right. And arguably win both battles, that's hard to do. Because Tay-Rock ain't a slouch and neither is Ichigati. So salute the Loso. I look forward to whoever Loso battles next. People are still gonna talk about Tay-Rock and battling too much oversaturation. You know, he's definitely front runner for champion of the year. Him and Chef Trez. You know, I would like to know why these battles didn't happen, and I'm pretty sure later in the night possibly won't know. I did see Capo Bravado was sitting with the guy on the couch, and I think he addressed Suge about the battle. You know, battles I was looking forward to. I was looking forward to seeing Billy Boondocks back on the card after seeing him do commentary with one of the other Westworld events. I was looking forward to seeing him on the card, especially him versus Chef Trez because of their styles. That was going to be good. That was going to be interesting. You know, hopefully these battles can be rescheduled. You know, if possible. If not, whatever. Overall, I mean, I like the event. I'm not. I'm gonna leave it at that. I like the event. Salute to having people that we didn't know, giving them a shot, getting people to know them, and salute to all the names on the card. Like, we said like that. Overall, good. Like, salute to Cena and Stokes, big RBE. Y'all did not disappoint. You definitely represented for RBE very well. Muse, you did good. You know, go back, tweak some things, but you heard it out for Rooftop Mayhem as far as Don Rich, so salute to that. You know, next weekend we got what? Unforgivable as far as the trenches and Chrome 23 Miami Nights. Another battle rap filled weekend. We back at it again. Back at it again. And that's like my quick the Riot Monopoly 2 recap for the ones who want